While we're missing another big winter storm to our south, we are looking at a couple of clipper systems that will bring at least some snow over the next several days and a brief shot of cold again early next week. So today will be our last chilly day for a little while here. Temperatures probably struggling to get to around 20, but into the 20s in southwestern Minnesota, teens to the north, and we're missing another big winter storm to our south. Dallas to Little Rock will get some snow. We'll get some winter storm warnings there, snow and ice, and then that will continue. Some areas will be seeing double snow this week that got hit from the storm over the weekend, and there'll be a little overlap with this storm, but mostly southern Arkansas. That's what we're talking about. Over a half foot of snow could fall there. That's bigger than anything we've had so far this season, once again. But we are looking at a couple of systems that'll at least whiten up the landscape a bit here. The next system is a clipper. You can see this mass of clouds and this little bit of wave here in the upper levels that's moving across the prairie provinces of Canada. That's going to develop light snow showers through the day tomorrow. It'll start out in western Minnesota by the morning hours. Here's 9 a.m. Snow will fall in north and western Minnesota. Pretty narrow area. By the evening commute tomorrow, it will be snowing and might be slick, so be aware of that. And then just kind of scattered snow showers. It'll fizzle out through the evening. So this could be just a quick shot of some snow showers, probably under an inch, maybe a half inch or less in the Twin Cities, but a little bit more maybe. North central Minnesota could see an inch, but some models are hinting at the potential of a couple of inches in that north central to northeastern spot. Both the NAM model has it in northwestern Minnesota, European model a little further east, and in northeastern Minnesota does produce some 2-inch amounts. So on the higher end, might see some 2-inch amounts, mostly in northern Minnesota. And it will be warmer tomorrow too. Probably mid to upper 20s tomorrow, close to 30 in western Minnesota. So those 20s will stick around into the weekend. And then clipper number 2 comes through Saturday night into Sunday. This is the one that still has the best potential. A little bit more moisture with it. And we could be in that optimal zone for a high accumulating snowfall where that ratio of snow to water could be 15 or 20 to 1. So then even with just a little moisture, that snowfall can add up more. So we really got to look at the liquid equivalent forecast from the models. And when we look at the ensembles, which sort of average all the possibilities together, you only get an inch or two. But some of the models, the deterministic models, are pushing 2, 3, maybe even some 4-inch amounts. So it's possible. But behind it, we are going to see some colder air. Looks like Sunday night into Monday, Tuesday, it will be colder again, maybe just around 10, 11 degrees for highs, and maybe even below zero briefly Monday night, especially northern Minnesota, but even in the Twin Cities, maybe a degree or two below zero. Highs around 10 on Monday, sub-zero highs in northwestern Minnesota. And then Monday night will be pretty chilly around here. Again, sub-zero temperatures for most of the state, including the Twin Cities, potentially a degree or two below zero, teens below in northwestern Minnesota. Again, nothing that rivals anything we've seen so far this season, but we'll be back to some below normal temperatures for a couple days, and wind chills early Tuesday, maybe teens and 20s below zero. So pretty cold for a couple of days, but then we're warming back up. Milder air moves in. We get more of a Pacific air mass by late next week, 20s to maybe even 30-degree temperatures potentially by late next week. So not quite warm enough to melt the little bit of snow we'll get, but at least more modified temperatures. So about 19 this afternoon. Tomorrow, the snow showers develop for the late afternoon into the overnight. So the morning, midday should be dry. Might even have sun to start the day tomorrow. And then that should wrap up early Friday. We're talking probably before 3, 4 a.m. And then Saturday night into Sunday morning, we'll see that next round of snow showers. Again, the ratio of snow to water is what's going to be key with this system, because just a tenth or a couple tenths of an inch of water could add up to some fluffy, powdery snow. If we can get it in that perfect dendritic growth zone where we get the big flakes, and then colder behind that Monday into Tuesday.